Hey, Mark, I'm glad you came on because I was thinking driving down the road and I was wondering why you would get a week off by YouTube, and I figured it out. And that is that YouTube is not going to tell you we are making money off your videos and your lives. Because who wants to hear that, right? But that's the issue. And they're not going to spend the money to change the algorithms on copyright infringement for people that don't monetize. So basically, you're getting treated like you're knowingly putting up videos with copyrighted material and not giving a shit because the program can't differentiate between you and YouTube. Even YouTube wrote it that way. So what's happening is the complaints for the copyrights are coming in against YouTube because those videos are presumably monetized on their end. And then rather than just try and sort this out, they just go the safe route and block you as if you were doing something wrong. See, you're learning about YouTube just like I did. This is how they are. They're sneakier than hell. You got blocked because of them collecting revenue. By their own infrastructure. And that's why you can write back and forth to them. They did the same thing to me. See, in the old days, when you weren't monetized and you didn't monetize a video, it didn't matter because automatically there was no revenue being generated by a video or a live. But YouTube decided to put ads on channels and videos that weren't monetized so they could make money even when you weren't. That's what happened. You were penalized for them making money. They did the same thing with me about a month ago on videos that took forever to record, put together, and upload, like 2-hour-long videos. They blocked them, even though I didn't monetize them. And that's why. I just figured this out today driving down the road. Yeah, it's Lake Oconee. Hey, Rob. That's what's happening. Well, I mean, you eventually figure this out, you know, and just like me, you know, they fucked me every way they can think of. First, they promoted my videos, then they said I couldn't mention drugs during an interview, which is fucking nonsense, but what am I going to do about it? Then they started unsubscribing people and denying it, saying that the people were unsubscribing on their own when I knew they weren't, because the reason I found out about it is they were emailing me, telling me, hey, I keep getting unsubscribed. That's the second thing. The third thing they've done is they don't put out notices, even to subscribers, when I come on live. They've done every single thing they can to make my channel decline. But yet, every morning, I'm going to get some horseshit smiley face about how to build a channel. I'll tell you how to build a channel on YouTube. They can quit fucking with me. That's how. They just stay out of it and do what they did when I originally joined YouTube, I'll be fine. They're the problem. It's not anything you did. And you will never get them to admit this to you. And you will talk to one moron after another that's getting paid by them, that's going to deny things, lie, and argue with you about stuff you know is fact. They're worried about you not monetizing a video, having a live, but yet they'll let 100 people go on and tell everybody Maddie's address and not do a damn thing about it. Welcome to YouTube. They are so full of shit, it's unbelievable. Yeah, they're like that. I mean, it's good. I mean, on one hand, you know, you're thankful that we can get on. I mean, we wouldn't know each other if it wasn't for YouTube. It's not all bad, and I thank them for that. But they keep changing the rules, and it's totally different than it was when I got on. And they're constantly morphing and changing into their own ideology on the kind of videos they want uploaded. And if you're not part of that, I mean, I don't really give a shit that much because I'm not monetizing mine anymore anyway. I'm not jumping through those hoops. But it's kind of disappointing to do everything right and have them stab you in the back like that. And they will definitely do that. They're not loyal at all. They'll be fucking you on Thursday and sending you ideas on how to build your channel on Friday. Hey, Debbie and Dave. They really like that. Man, my joints have been sore as hell, man. None of these anti-inflammatories are doing shit. I just talked to that guy that's building the house, and he had to go to the hospital today. His allergies were so bad. No, they're weird. Well, I'll tell you why. It's all artificial intelligence, Mark. That program was probably written a year ago that got you kicked off after 2 hours last night. They want to make the most money from the most vanilla generic uploads there are. You wait, look at Mark, look up Article 203. If that gets changed, YouTube's fucked. Because now they have protection, just like the Backpage guys did with prostitution. They have protection over third-party content. So if someone gets damaged as a result of them providing a platform, they're not liable. But they're trying to amend that now. There's a female congresswoman from Minnesota that's really on their ass. It's a liberal, believe it or not, trying to get this rewritten. And if they do, you're going to see a whole new YouTube. It's not one song, it's every song. They're copyrighted songs. They'll never tell you why exactly you were kicked off. That's another thing. They gave me a week and a strike for books that I uploaded. Books that I get written by professionals because they didn't agree with the opinion of one, and they considered it medical information because they didn't like it, not because it wasn't valid. Yeah, seriously, man. Welcome to YouTube. Well, in the old days, you could do that. If you didn't monetize copyrighted material, nobody cared. But now the problem is YouTube is monetizing videos and you're not aware of it. Every video that's uploaded, they're getting ad revenue for. So like I said earlier, Mark got penalized for YouTube collecting money. And the algorithm can't differentiate between it doesn't know he's not monetized. It's just fucking everybody with a copyrighted song. It never used to be that way. And what changed the game is YouTube collecting revenue from, they're collecting it, but the creator's not collecting it. That's the issue. And their programs can't differentiate between that. A year ago, Mark could have talked 12 hours at a time playing copyrighted songs and nobody would have gave a shit. But when YouTube started monetizing stuff, even though the creator didn't get any of it, that's when the problem started. You're getting penalized for what they're doing, not what you did. I tell them, once you get like, I don't know, my stuff, but I'm thankful for being able to get on here and meet a lot of people like you guys. But I would never trust these motherfuckers. They can kick me off, I don't give a fuck. You wouldn't believe the emails I send them. I let them have it, man. They send me surveys. They finally quit doing those. Like, what could they do to improve? I let them fucking have it, man, both barrels. I wouldn't surprise me. There's been 2 times I expected to get kicked off over those books because that was bullshit too. And they fucked with me once before a few years ago. They can fucking cancel my channel. They're not holding that bullshit over me, man. I was doing fine before YouTube, and I'll do fucking fine afterwards. I'm not, it's just not my personality. Fuck them. I know how full of shit they are. I mean, this philosophy's caused me other problems in life. I just fucking let it fly. Fuck it. But I wouldn't be surprised someday that my channel will get canceled. I'm not even fucking doing anything that's, should get it canceled. But they'd love to get rid of me. I know they would. If you just see how they respond and the bullshit they do, yeah, and once you get 100,000 subscribers, which is more bullshit, you get to chat with their fucking creator department. Bunch of fucking idiots. It's all artificial intelligence. I'd rather talk to a bar of fucking soap. They're dumber than hell. I think it's all AI. I'll tell them to get fucked, you're stupid, you're worthless, how'd you get hired? And they'll say, is there anything else I can help you with? God damn. Did I help your problem? Fuck no, you didn't. You didn't answer one part of it, you moron. I get so pissed at them. You're so fucking ignorant. But they made $29 billion last year. $29 billion. They don't give a fuck what I think. And they flex their muscle all the time. Motherfuckers. I'm sure they keep all their shit too. They keep all they got a file on me. I know they'd like to get rid of me. I'm not kidding you. I'm not imagining it. Fuck them. Fuck them, man. Partying. How you doing? Just be kicking it, know what I'm saying? I just be kicking it, know what I'm saying? I just be kicking it. I gotta go to Covington. I hate that fucking drive. Go pick up Daisy. I don't mind that though. Fucking Daisy's costing too much. Hey, how you doing today, Lulu? We'll just be kicking it, know what I'm saying? Fuck. We'll just be kicking it. When you coming over here, Lulu, we'll party all night long, man. You have a smile on your face, we'll have to have a problem wiping off. We'll just be kicking it. No, I'll send you a ticket. Just bring your sexiest lingerie. Just be kicking it. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? I'd just be kicking it. How are you guys today? I'm doing business. I'm doing my business here. I'm doing my business. Fuck yeah, it could be expensive. It just started getting expensive for me lately. Yeah, I be kicking it. How you guys doing up there? You doing pretty good today? Partying? I gotta go to Covington now, which I'm not too happy about. But Crystal, a waitress at the Waffle House, died. 45 years old. Just dropped dead. Not drugs either. "19-year-old son." Feel bad for her. Poor lady. It's like the nicest lady in the world. Oh, good. Oh, yard work. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll be right back. Be kicking it. Know what I'm saying?
No comparison.
You get big, you want to shut a room full of old people. They don't even want to hear like really time. Yeah, keep adding to it. I do it on purpose because it's good for me. Some out of towners, I love fucking kind of. That's disgusting. Is that all you think about? I say, yeah, most of the time. I said, don't shit yourself. That's all everybody thinks about. I said, you see any guys running around with old women down the stairs with old ladies? Never. Let's go. You could.
Yeah, she thinks that he was disgusting.
Yeah, no.
But a lot of people do.
No, they do. You tell her to honest with the relationship with her. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah, I like that kind of stuff, man. Walking down the street, laying in the car. They're laying everywhere. Cutting across to get to Longhorn, and there was 4 girls out there in front of their little sorority house, and these little lawn chairs, laid back, bikinis.
They're all over. It's no big deal. I hope that damn quarterback gets one of them.
Yeah, I have, but not this year. Yeah. That's it.
I wonder if he's got babies now.
Oh, yeah.
He does. He feels flawed when he says everything. You go out to Volkswagen the tree, you go inside for 30 seconds, come out and they're gone. Those fuckers are smart. You see how cute they were with the little babies? Hey, and they got another 8 weeks. They are. You don't want to see where she's going. Hey, but those aren't they great parents? Those vultures.
I have a new respect for them for sure.
Great birds.
Oh, just tender.
Yeah, no, just moving them with their. Yeah, you see how they just automatically and it's all genetic. Yeah, all genetics. They're taking their scooching them in with their beak. Yeah, you see, as soon as they get by those eggs, they'll walk in there like this. As soon as they get near them.
Now, I'll tell you something else. I don't know if you ever watched that thing about
It would crush the babies. They're 5 pounds.
those emperor penguins.
Yeah.
They put that egg on their paw, on their feet and walk it, so that it doesn't touch the ice.
Yeah. Crazy. They're cool, man. You're seeing them zoos. No, that's what it is. All right, I'll see you. I'll get something.
Yeah, no worries.
Hey, is there a good butcher out there somewhere or seafood shop? Get a fresh piece of fish.
You have to go to town, but you can get some fried catfish in town.
No, but I mean like something I could cook on a grill.
No, I don't fuck with that.
All right. Okay. Be kicking it, know what I'm saying? I'd be kicking it, know what I'm saying? Going to get Daisy. Man, I was talking to a guy that's building a house. He had to go to an emergency room today because of his allergies. You know, 3 weeks ago in Atlanta, they say they recorded the highest level of pollen ever. You believe that? Highest level of pollen. I believe it too. I think it's allergies. My joints have been sore. I'm not shitting you. My shoulders, like where my rotator cuffs are. Both of them. Now, if it was just my right, that would make a lot of sense. Because I'm not resting that side no matter what. I'm not even getting a latte because I don't want to, they say milk's an inflammatory, so I'm doing everything I can. Yeah, I am. Believe it or not. I don't want any more inflammation. I got enough. I've just been kicking it, know what I'm saying? I might see if my girl's working though, Allison. The manager got fired here. He's a good guy, Sean. He told me about a month before they let him go, some girl was bitching about him sexually harassing her. I say that's bullshit. I mean, I don't. He's smarter than that. Who would sexually harass someone if you wanted your fucking job nowadays? You have to be just crazy. Like this Michael, what's his face? This football player. Of course, he's always getting into shit like that. So him, you got to kind of wonder about, you know. Michael, what's his name? Irving. Hang on one sec. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Bailey. I think I will get another little coffee, good coffee. Get some flavoring. Anybody ever have flavoring in coffee? Is it worth the shit? I'm just doing everything I can to keep this joint soreness from going away. It fucking hurts. Get a large black coffee. Anybody ever get flavoring in a black coffee? Black Lives Matter. Flow of consciousness. Anybody ever get it or not? Answer, please.
Thank you for choosing Starbucks. May I have a name for your order?
Tom.
What can I get for you today, Tom?
Did I get a... Does people get flavoring like in just black coffee sometimes?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'll get caramel in a large black, please.
Just caramel and a large coffee.
Yeah, try that, yep.
All right, anything else?
That's it, thank you.
4:37 at the window.
437? Yeah, black coffee matters. Black Lives Matter. You know, a lot of these Cracker Barrels are closing. Hey, what's this old poor lady? Needs a ride? There's a lot of hard luck stories here. Black Lives Matter. It made me think of that when I ordered a black coffee. Yeah, man. Debbie and Dave gonna come down and visit. Debbie and Dave, you guys still gonna do it? Don't forget. Don't pay attention to the trail cam on the ceiling. I'm gonna upload those later in your behalf to Pornhub. Black Lives Matter. Stream of consciousness. See my girl Allison in here. Allison thinks I'm such a nice guy. Yeah, she doesn't know that I dream of her being in a bikini every night, crawling into bed with me. If you said that to her, she'd say, he never said that. That's what an expert job I do of camouflaging my real feelings. Black Lives Matter. Hey, how you doing?
4:37.
I got a tip for you there too.
All right.
Buy some beer with it. Is Allison working today?
Yes, she is.
Tell her I said hello.
All right, I will.
Tell her get reading on that book.
All
You,
Do you want to see yours?
no, I don't want it. Oh, is it too hot? Oh, that's good. Thanks a lot. Have a good day. It's a spot. Fucking $5 better than 8. Yeah, I'm gonna be on Rocky Mountain High today. Rocky Mountain. I don't know why I hate this drive over here, but I do. Yeah, I like it. Tasted good. I took a sip of it. Good, really good. Now up here, just west of here, for some reason, they're always working on the road. I don't know why. Tastes really good. I gave a donation to the Deb Waitress's family. She's got a 19-year-old son. I feel sorry for him. I think it makes them think people give a shit. Black Lives Matter. This is busy as a son of a bitch, from Madison all the way to Atlanta. Black Lives Matter. All I had was I'm not drinking. This inflammation's bothering me. It is really attacking my jacking off hand. And it says that milk is an inflammatory. So a Waffle House, I'm cutting. I didn't want to get cheese, and it says avoid greasy foods. So all I got is an omelet with onions and jalapenos and whole wheat toast. That's it. No grits, no hash browns. I mean, this is bothering me where I'm really changing my behavior over it. It's bothering me that much. Saturday, it felt like you lit my shoulders on fire. I said to my doctor buddy, he said it could be tendonitis, could be arthritis, could be a bunch of shit. He said, are you jacking off a lot? I said, yeah, of course I am. But that doesn't explain away why my left shoulder's bothering me, because I don't never jack off with my left hand. There goes that diagnosis. Yeah, no shit. I set these doctors up. I do. Sometimes I ask them what I just said. Seems like they're not paying attention. I just party, that's why. I'm going to be going by that nice beer store, Nitro too. I talked to a liquor sales lady, and she was really nice. We talked for a half hour about bullshit, brisket, and stuff like that. She said she bought one of those green eggs. I considered a green egg, but until I read the customer service, they're made in Atlanta. And then as soon as I saw a green egg, I thought, man, fuck that. Fuck green egg. Don't call people back, give them a hard time on getting parts, rip them off on every accessory there is. I know you're gonna laugh at this, but I know I could design a good smoker. I know I've only cooked a couple briskets, and you're probably laughing right now, but it's not brain surgery. I'd like to make some smokers. I think it'd be fun. I'm thinking about taking a welding class. I don't know why I want to do this, but I do. It's just like being happily married, driving down the road and seeing a massage parlor. You love your wife and things are going great, but you want to stop by there, get jacked off. Well, why would you want to do that? Well, everything's going good. Why? The argument is, why wouldn't you? variety is the spice of life. That didn't start for nothing. You think there's no harm done, you're not going to get any sexually transmitted disease, nobody's getting pregnant. They're not going to call your wife and say, hey, guess what Tom did today? That's why. It's the human behavior. That's why I'm so skeptical and cynical, I think. They say that depressed people see the world in a more accurate and honest way, and I think there's an element of truth to it. Which is why I was thinking about this laying in bed last night. You know, since I left my wife, 98, I had like one girlfriend for about 6 weeks. And I was kind of thinking that way before that. Yeah, I just couldn't get into it. It just seems like so boring. Just all this bullshit, checking in, and all this fucking crap. It makes perfect sense how I ended up this way. I mean, 100%. Fucking bingo. Well, which I'm not complaining about. It really does. Damn it, I just spilled a drip of this on my shirt. I don't have any good hookups anymore. I was explaining how I ended up in this way. I only had one girlfriend in 6 weeks. I might get a mail order bride after all. Fuck it. You know, I joke about it, but I really wouldn't. I mean, I like the idea of it. I mean, who in the hell wouldn't like to have what normal straight male wouldn't like a 20-year-old mail order bride flown in? I mean, you'd have to be out of your fucking mind. You're gay. And when people ask you about it, you know it's not a reality, so you give these bullshit answers at a cocktail party. Like, no. Like Debbie and Dave. I said, Dave, hey man, you ever think about getting a mail order bride? And he'd say, oh God, no. This is with Debbie standing around. He said, no way. Debbie and I have grown so close together over the years. What would I do with that? It'd be nothing but just sex, and then what would be happening after that? It'd just be boring. Debbie and I are just we're our soulmates. It's like, all right, okay. All right. Then I get Dave out one night, we're out drinking. I said, hey Dave, remember I was asking you about that mail order bride? He said, man, that sounds good right now. I said, yeah, but you know, you brought it up. You said all it was going to be was sex. What would be left after that? He said, I don't care what would be left. All it would be was sex, and I'm fine with it. It's like, well, why didn't you say that when Debbie was around? He said, well, you know how it is. I didn't want to hurt her feelings. We do things that are better than sex. It's like what? He said we do time lapses. We drive our ass off up to Taos and back. I said, but you're comparing that to sex with a 20-year-old woman? He said, I am. Getting the straight answer out of people is very difficult. All you got to do is watch a crime show. Learn to keep your mouth shut. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. That applies for everything. Believe me, when I have to, let's say Tribbles got rock bottom desperate, and she just needed to bring something to a cocktail party with her. I could step up to the plate. I could just clean my act up and, you know, not talk about any of this real truth. I'd just be nice and, you know, talk about bullshit. And her say, man, that Tom is a really nice guy, you know, but it'd be total fraudulent. I wouldn't be telling half of what I really thought. sitting there with this drunken smile. Totally phony. Look at Nathan Millard. Actually, I'm going there right now. Covington. Married his second wife. They had a baby. Regular churchgoers. Well, Nathan flew down there about 6. Look it up, Nathan Millard. Nathan flew down there on a business trip, and for some reason he just decided that he wanted to feel good. He said he went and got some fentanyl and 2 hookers. He said he didn't want any black girls. We didn't know that old Nathan was a racist. And they found old Nathan a week later, rolled up in a carpet, deader than a doornail. And Nathan's preacher told his wife Satan had got to him. Now, if I could just snap my fingers and pull Nathan out of his grave, Nathan would just say what I just got done telling you. He loved his wife, but he was bored. He was out of town. He got drunk. And like any guy that's straight, he took a deadly path. You know, if Nathan would have just got a legitimate escort, forked over 500, skipped the fentanyl, nobody'd know about it. Nathan would have been in church that next Sunday, and life would have went on. But he fucked up. He not only killed himself, he left a wife with 5 kids and a 7-year-old daughter. Now you can say, well, Nathan was selfish. Nah, yeah, you could say that, but that's the most abstract, extreme explanation for that there is. Nathan was a typical male that just let alcohol drop his inhibitions. He didn't take 10 seconds to just think about what he was doing. He let his emotions take over, his libido. And it caused him his life. Yeah, didn't do it. He's dead now. I wouldn't be surprised they make a movie out of that. That's a good one. There's only thing I feel bad about that whole thing, and that is that old Nathan, it's got to be I presume from what I've read that Nathan's wife's a good Christian, whatever that is, right? And it's got to be embarrassing to her, and I'm not really sure if you're a good Christian if you're not embarrassed any longer, because on one hand you miss Nathan, and on the other hand you realize that Nathan ignored his marriage vows, acted in his own best interest for at least a couple hours, and broke every promise he ever made to his wife. So how do you go back and forth between missing your beloved husband and a second marriage, and at the same time not being pissed that he did that to you and made you look like, I guess, maybe inadequate? In other words, if Nathan was satisfied at home, but she could have been a very rigid Christian, and one day she caught Nathan with some porn, and this was everything against what the Bible says, and she just chewed Nathan's ass. And Nathan said, I don't like you talking to me like that. And Nathan said, I'm going to get eaten. You shouldn't have talked to me that way. You justify things that you do. And the whole ball of wax. It could have been too that old Nathan loved his wife, but just wasn't sexually interested in her anymore. Any male that's been married for over a couple years got to understand that. Doesn't matter what they look like, none of that. You just get tired of it. It's a shame. Plug in reality and it all goes to hell. That may be why I don't have a girlfriend. Because, you know, I pretty much tell it like it is. You know what I mean? Hey, salty girl, I spell it out. You know what you're getting. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants some porn watching, philandering pervert as their boyfriend. It's not pervert, by the way. I joke about it. I'm not a pervert. Not yet. Nobody wants it. Hey, Blue. But that would be just... It make this all is logical. Hey, you wait. Now, I don't brag about my videos, mainly because I put no effort into them. Just push the on button. Or I gotta tell you this. You're in for a big treat on the new Vulture video. 3 hours of feeding babies, close-ups, cleaning each other. It's so cute, so sweet. And I got, you know, trail cams aren't really designed to be used that way. And I just got lucky where I pointed the camera. I watched the whole 3 hours. So cool. Birds are way smarter than you think they are. They are. You watch how they stomp in there. They weigh 5 pounds. As soon as they get close to the babies or the eggs, they start stepping down real gentle. They barely move the eggs and the chicks around with their beak. It's 27% uploaded. The downside is it's 720p, which is the trail cam. So it's not a 4K video, thank God, or it wouldn't be up till July. So a quarter of the way uploaded in less than a day, so I'm hoping you should be seeing this Thursday. Covington. That little video 2 days ago, I think those birds don't think I'm a threat. Now I want to think that because I like being around them and I give them food, but I can get way closer to them than I can the other ones. And they've seen me going, they're smart. They've seen me go in and out of there and nothing happened. I mean, I could be wrong. I hope I'm not wrong. I'm not going in there anymore, by the way. I just don't want to stress them out. I also think that this could all be bullshit. I just don't want to stress them out. I also think that this could all be bullshit. They hate my guts. If they could shoot me with a gun, they would. Which is why I'm not going in there anymore. I just don't know what to think for sure, you know. I don't really know. It's not going to do any good anyway. Luckily, all that video I got, 11 days worth, they didn't move the babies until the end of the last day. So there's a good chance, even if I was going in and out of there and kept putting the cameras in there, that I wouldn't see the chicks because they're running around in there all the time. So, you know, I don't know for sure. But I'm not going in there anymore, so it wouldn't do me any good even if I was. Yeah, I like a cloudy day too. I just bought this magazine. It's a hunting magazine actually, which I'm not into. But they had 2 great articles on wild turkeys and bluegill. You know, we just put extra bluegill in the pond. Talked about their diet and this and that. And turkeys, we gotta have a lot of those. Turkey season opened up, by the way, Saturday, I think. I keep looking to see if anybody's trespassing and not shooting our turkeys. This is right before they're laying eggs. What a fucked up time to hunt something. Same thing with deer. They're shooting them during breeding season. Just nuts. Savages. Yep. Debbie and Dave. Mavis Tires. They got some good restaurants here in Covington. I'll ask Marty about that Masters thing. What is that shirt you were talking about? That Masters shirt. You want me to get you one? I'll get you one if you want one. What size you wear? That fucking thing. To me, like I said, I wouldn't walk across the street with that. I thought about going down there and checking the airplanes, but I'll bet you money they don't want you doing that either. There's really nowhere to park. Like I parked in a fire lane when I got that video last time. You know, these rich guys they've been getting in their ass about you know, using these jets, one person in a gas guzzling jet. It's a public airport though, you know. But I don't want to I don't want it to be a bad experience because somebody ran into me. You know what I mean? If you came up to me and said, hey, I really wish you wouldn't upload that video, I don't. It happened to me. I had a great homeless video going to the rattlesnake thing. And the lady said, I don't want you uploading this after she agreed to it. It's like, okay, I won't upload it then. I mean, you can't do fucked up shit like that. And even though an airport is public, and I can do it if I want, I just don't want to do shit that's, you know, pissing people off, offending them. Look at that, 2 Mexicans working their ass off. Pouring rain. They'll get more work done today than 10 white people. That's what you call reverse racism. Yeah, did you say you wanted one? You want one? I'll get you one. Tell me what size you want. Well, let me go in and get the little daisy. girl, hon. You stay there. I'll be right back. You stay there. Hey, girl, where you at? Hey, hon. Where you at, babe? You getting a drink? Good girl, hon. Hey, girl. Come here, honey. Good girl. Good girl. We're going bye-bye now. You're going to see Marty. Oh, yeah, we're going bye-bye. Yeah, we're going home. Bye-bye. We're going bye-bye, huh? We're going home. We're going bye-bye. Oh, you're feeling good, huh? Good. Well, I'll tell you what's funny. They really couldn't figure out what was wrong with her. And then when I took her out, I set her down to go to the bathroom before she got in the truck. And as soon as she ran, she stopped dead in her tracks and started doing that breathing thing. So I thought to myself, you know, muscle spasm, inflammation. Well, you don't want to be telling a vet as a layperson what the hell's wrong. So I wouldn't say I know this vet, but, you know, I've been here a few times. So I went in there and I said, hey, before I leave, I just wanted to let you know that I put Daisy down. As soon as she took off, boy, she stopped dead in her tracks. I said, I was just thinking maybe it's a muscle spasm or inflammation or something. So she said, well, let me tell the doctor. She goes back and tells the doctor. The doctor said, oh, okay, good. That's great news. Have him bring her back in. So I brought her back in. She just got a steroid shot for inflammation and a muscle relaxer. And if that works, it doesn't kick in till later tonight, and it's gone tomorrow. That's exactly what it was. Isn't that weird? A muscle spasm and inflammation of some kind. And she could get that. You know, she's a stout dog. I mean, we've got things for her to hop up and hop down on, but she's still jumping off things quite a bit. So isn't that weird? I mean, it may not be it, but I'll know by this time tomorrow. Good girl, hon. You good? You feeling better, honey? This is Covington, Georgia. Debbie and Dave, this is kind of going the same way Hamtramck has. Over a 50-year period. You're a good girl, honey. Go on the other side of the I'm gonna get Marty something to eat. No, it's a seafood market. Huh. Hey, good girl, hon. I roll the windows down for you, honey. Yeah, who knows? You know what I mean? Find out, I guess. You know, because he didn't get a chance to see her run. They're not going to let her loose like I would, so isn't that weird? I didn't want to leave there and not mention it, though. There you go, baby. We're going back to Marty. Daisy loves Marty. She would not open her mouth. No, he couldn't get her, and he said he really is reluctant under these circumstances where the dog is, you know, doing to anesthetize the dog for that reason. She wouldn't let him open her mouth. Yeah, she is. They let Daisy run around in the vet. Don't put her in a cage because she gives him so much, tries to bite him. And they said it's just much easier to let her run around the office than battle that every time. No leash. Amy's Kitchen. Oh look, here's a bunch of ambulances at this place. Southern Soul Food. Urgent Care. That makes sense. Somebody's at Urgent Care. Must have got worse. Pediatrics, Piedmont. There is like a sushi place down here. We can get him a sushi roll, maybe. You're all right, hon. This place is kind of weird. It's impossible to turn right at it, left out of here. Oh, wait. It's up here, I think. God damn it. I might have fucked this up. Traffic around here's a bitch. Yeah, here's this place right here. Trills, did you say you wanted a shirt or not? I sure will, Debbie, Dave. I'll be right back. Hi, hon. Hi, girl. Hi, babe. That Dad got something for Marty, hon. Dad got something for Marty. Hey, did the phone ring while I was gone? I could be kicking it, know what I'm saying? Be tripping and shit. Place got good sushi, not great. Good. Big difference. Priced accordingly. Come down here, I'll take you over here. I got a whoever visits, I'm gonna take you to some restaurants, gonna rock your socks. Gonna blow your mind. You're gonna be freaking out. It's gonna blow your mind. Oh, no calls, good, thanks. I'd say it's sushi, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. I'm telling you, I'm doing everything right, man. My damn joints, especially my rotator cuff, god damn, man, it feels like they're on fire. And all it is from is just doing a little bullshit of pulling that smoker in and out of the garage, because I gotta pull it across that gravel, which is nothing really. It's not hard, but I know that's what aggravated these rotator cuffs. You know, I haven't done that motion in a while, but man, I'll tell you, I was reading up on it. I mean, I've been eating these damn Tylenols, ibuprofen, all this other shit. It's not really doing anything. So I said, get rid of fatty foods, cut back on the red meat, don't drink alcohol. Fuck yeah, it's bothering me enough where I'm doing all this shit. Ibuprofen, even Tylenol didn't do shit, but I've never had help from that. Nah, it's just a temporary spot. You know, it's not that much. It's just under whatever this inflammatory bullshit is. That's what's caused it. It's not the. I mean, it is aggravating it, but hopefully it goes away. Look at this guy. Get the fuck in there, you dumbass. I don't think this is the right way. Maybe it is. Well, maybe it is. Oh yeah, here it is right here. I think. No, maybe not. Sorry it took longer than I thought. It'd be kicking it, know what I'm saying? Anybody ever had that, like sore joints? It just started happening. Hi, Debbie and Dave. Blame it on the rain. Oh, you do? Yeah, I mean, I lifted weights for years, played basketball. I remember getting rebounds a couple times, but I haven't had any issues really in a long time. What makes me think it's that, I was reading about it, it says the pain from your rotator cuff gets worse at night. That's true. The only thing I'm worried about is none of these over-the-counter things are doing shit. I'm gonna call Ted tonight. Oh, really, huh? Oh, okay. Falling apart. Joint pain. Getting a lot of miles a gallon out of this tank. Well, I know allergies. I think allergies will make your joints hurt too.